Hi guys, welcome back to Audit Army, the best place to be for police and auditor interactions on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. Anyway, let's get into today's video.
Because you stopped the car and got out. I stopped the car.
This video starts off with a police officer and an individual on a bike having a conversation. The individual recording this video asked the police officer why he was stopped in the first place. The officer sarcastically replied that he didn't actually stop the individual with the camera, but the individual recording the video said that that was a lie. Based on the context of this video, it seems the police officer is stopping this individual because he's quote-unquote new in town. Keep watching to see what happens next.
I'm not breaking the law. Am I breaking the law, sir?
No, sir.
Then why am I being stopped?
You're not being stopped. You
Because-
parked your bike here and stopped.
Because you stopped the car and got
Yeah,
out.
I did. I stopped the car because you dropped your bike.
You're a liar. I was on my bike. You stopped the car. I got off my bike so I could get my phone out. So I can have proof of how we're treated around
You're
here.
coming from because you're strange to town and never seen you
I'm
here
not
before.
strange to this town. I grew up around here my whole life.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I've never seen you here before.
I grew up in Amsterdam. Oh, I've never seen you either. You must be
I'm
new
just
here.
wondering where you're going.
I'm going to the store. And that is really none of your
I'm allowed
business
to ask
either
you where
because
you're
I'm not
going
breaking the
because
law.
you're strange in town.
But I'm not. I've lived here my
I
whole
need to see
life.
your driver's license or some kind of ID.
For driving a bike?
Yep. I want to make sure that
Well,
you're who you say you are.
I never gave you a name, and I don't have to prove nothing because I didn't.
Yes, you do.
Did I break the law?
I'll write you a ticket.
For what? A ticket for what?
Police officer asked you a question.
Okay. Did I break a law? I'm riding
No,
a
sir,
bike.
But you're strange in town. I'm
I'm riding a bike, okay? I'm not strange in town. I grew up in Amsterdam. My name is Michael Fairclough. I grew up in Amsterdam, Ohio.
That's fine.
My
That's
birthday.
all I needed to know.
Yes. I mean,
That's all I needed to know.
well,
Who
you
you
wanted
were.
my ID. I'm not giving you my ID. I didn't break the law, sir.
I
I'm
didn't
pedaling
say-
my
did
bike.
I say you broke the law?
No,
You're
but you
strange
pulled
in
over.
town.
I'm not
I've never seen
strange.
who you are before.
I'm not strange.
I asked you who you were. and
I
you
know my
pulled
laws,
away.
man. I know my laws.
Good for you.
I didn't pull
I'm
away.
happy.
I didn't pull away. You
I'm
pulled
happy.
over and then jumped out of your
I'm
car,
happy.
so I got
You can
off and
film
pulled
me all
my.
you
Yeah,
want.
and you're going on
I
the
just
internet.
wanted to- Huh?
You're going on the internet.
Go ahead.
You will. What's your
That's
name?
fine. That's fine.
What's your name, sir?
Mark Clark.
Mark Clark. Okay.
You're
Nice
strange
to
in
meet
town.
you.
You're
I
riding
might
a
be
bike.
strange to you, but I'm not strange
Exactly.
in town.
Well, that's what I get paid to do, is to find out who's in town and what's going on in town.
Well, you don't get. Well, actually, you get paid to patrol town. You don't get paid to harass people who pedaling bikes. I'm pedaling a bike, brother. I'm not harassing anybody.
I didn't pedal.
I know you're not pedaling. I'm pedaling. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not driving or nothing, dude.
I don't know about you, but this video gave me creepy small town vibes. The police officer's motivation in this video is a little bit confusing for two reasons. First being, it's just odd to stop somebody who's riding a bike unless they match the description of someone with a warrant out for their arrest. Second, how weird is it to stop somebody because you don't recognize them in your town? I mean, is their town so small that they know every single person that lives there? I highly doubt it. I don't think this guy is after the town crops.
I understand. I've written 1,000 tickets myself.
Are you with somebody?
This clip starts off with an individual being pulled over by a police officer. As the officer approaches the vehicle, he explains to the individual driving that the reason for the traffic stop is that he completely ignored a school bus that had its stop sign engaged. As the video goes on, the driver tries to weasel his way out of a ticket. He states that he didn't see the school bus at all and even asks the police officer at one point for a courtesy. It sounds like nonsense to me.
Good afternoon, Corporal Lowe, Doraville PD. Just need to see your driver's license, please.
All right. What are you stopping me for?
You didn't see the school bus stopped on the side of the road?
Didn't see it.
Another car beside you stopped.
No, sir. Didn't see it. Because I just passed a 41 that was down here, and I was focused on those officers.
That's about a quarter-mile
I
back.
understand. But
Bus
that's
was
what my
stopped with you.
focus was. No courtesy? You can't exercise the courtesy for me?
Why should I exercise courtesy?
Because number one, I did not see the bus, honestly. So, I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't do that intentionally. You know
You do
that.
understand it's a serious traffic offense in the state of Georgia.
I understand. I've written 1,000 tickets myself.
Are you
sir.
with somebody?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Why would I exchange that information?
Well, then I'll
Why
write
would-
you a
why would
ticket.
we do that?
If you won't tell me who you're with, I'll
I
write
didn't
you
even
the
see
ticket.
The bus.
Okay. I'll be back with you in just a minute.
I didn't see the bus.
Okay. If you don't want to tell me who you're with, that's fine. I'll issue the citation.
I can't even confess guilt to what I did because I didn't.
You don't have to confess guilt. You want to tell me who you're with or not? That's fine. I'll just write the ticket. Schultz, here's your driver's license.
Thanks, Lo. Appreciate you, man.
Okay. You on the job somewhere?
I can't tell you, sir.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, I got my supervisor on the way if you want to talk
Not
to
a problem.
him. Okay.
I don't need to talk to him.
Okay.
I mean, what's that difference? What difference does
Well,
it make?
almost 29 years of
I'm
policing.
a Georgia post, yeah, and I've got 27.
Okay.
But after 27 years,
I've never
had someone treat me like that.
treat you like what?
Yeah, like you're treating me. Yeah.
I've
seriously.
never had anybody not say,
Dude,
sir,
be a nice guy. I said, sir,
I'm with
I didn't.
so and so.
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
That's not how I operate.
Even when I ask you who you're with?
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Okay, I can't tell you.
Okay.
So there, I'm not going to tell you.
That's fine.
You know who I am.
No, I don't.
You have my driver's license.
Yeah. And does GCIC return and tell me that you're a popo?
No.
No.
They will not.
It doesn't, but you riding with your blue hat on.
I got my hat on.
But if you don't want anybody to know who you are, I wouldn't wear the hat. Court date's
Doesn't
May
matter.
1st, 2017.
Okay.
How you doing, Miss Schultz?
Good, how are you?
Came to talk to you about that ticket.
Okay, what's going on with it?
You don't have to worry about it.
Why did you come out here?
Because I have a warrant for your arrest for impersonating a police officer.
When did I say that, sir?
Sir, just
I told you I'm
step
post-certified
away,
police officer.
step away and place your hands
Come
on
on,
the
man.
car.
I'm post-certified. I got my credentials in the car.
Place your hands on the hood, please, sir. Turn around.
Ah, the sweet, sweet hand of justice never disappoints. As I was watching this video, I assumed something was pretty suspicious when the guy said that he wasn't able to tell the police officer who he worked for. In hindsight, it was just a bunch of malarkey. I mean, what kind of ego does somebody have to A, speed around a school bus without stopping, and B, impersonate a police officer? Or at least try to impersonate a police officer to get out of a ticket. Yeah, real smart. What a grade A doofus.
While I was gone, not while I was here. And I told him, if you're not here by Friday morning...
This video starts off with a police officer knocking on the door of a woman who recently kicked her son out of their home. As the video continues, the woman in the video footage goes on to explain why she kicked her son out in the first place. The officer in this video seems pretty patient for the most part, but I'm not entirely sure his information is accurate. To be honest, I can't really make heads or tails of this situation, so maybe you can be the judge. Keep watching to see what happened.
So we're getting a call from your son saying that you guys are kicking him out.
I actually just got home. He has a warrant out for his arrest.
Right,
Out
for
of-
possibly for not doing court or something.
Yep, that's right. Yep, that is right.
And he's calling us saying you're kicking him out of the house.
I just got home from court, like literally just walked in the house. It's been my sister, and he actually hasn't been allowed in my house because he did this the last time, and I had to do a well check because I was at work. So I did tell her not to open the door if he came back, if I'm not here.
You can't do that.
Okay, well, either way, he has a warrant out for his arrest, so you guys can deal with it. So let me explain to you, officer, what's been going on, okay? So first off, he's kicked my door down before.
Okay.
The whole entire thing. The other day I was at work,
Okay.
and I can't leave work to come and see what's going on. I have small baby children here.
Okay.
And he did this to my door while I was gone. While I was gone, not while I was here.
So?
And I told him, if you're not here by Friday morning in order to go to court, Trey, I'm going to court on my own.
Okay.
Which I did this morning. I went to court on my own. His court was at 9:30, and I will show
It's
you
fine.
where
I'll
I
bring you to
told
court
him.
anyway.
Okay, I told him your court is at 9:30, so
Okay.
you better be here doing what you're supposed to be doing, or I'm going to court on my own.
Okay.
And guess what I did? I went to court on my own.
Okay.
Okay, so he has a warrant out for his arrest out of out of Adams County right now for
Okay.
failure to appear. And the judge specifically told me, I told her everything that happened, as I'm telling you.
Okay.
And am I kicking him out now? Yeah, he has a warrant out for his arrest. He's not welcome in my home until he gets that taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you
He's
cannot.
a fugitive. Yes, I can.
You can call. Listen.
Yes, I can.
listen.
What?
I listen to you.
Okay, what?
You can call us if he comes, but you cannot say you can't come in. And if you lock him out, he can kick your door to get in because he lives here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. He may not kick my door.
Okay.
Okay?
If you locked him out, he can.
Okay, I didn't lock him out. My sister did. If he is being a havoc, well, my sister is here babysitting my children.
Okay.
He is not welcome
Then
here.
she needs to call us. You can't kick
Oh,
him
we
out.
did call you. We did call. We did a well check. They came. The officer came in. You can check that.
Okay.
The officer came and did that. He hasn't been home since until today.
Okay.
Today he was locked out again, and the reason that he was locked out was because I wasn't home. When I'm home, then he can come.
That's not how this
Okay,
works.
too bad, so sad. Goodbye.
No, that's not how, man.
So, I'm not exactly an expert on domestic situations like this, but based on what she was describing, this sounds an awful lot like domestic abuse. I mean, just in general, kicking the door down and scaring women with children doesn't really sit well with most. And then tack on the fact that he's avoided court and has a warrant out for his arrest. Doesn't seem to make much sense, but who knows? Maybe this is one of those unfortunate situations where he's the one with the name on the lease.
What are violations? Washing motor vehicles, rugs, furniture prohibited in public place.
This video starts off with a police officer approaching two guys holding a city ordinance in his hand. According to the police officer, there have been complaints about these two individuals due to them working on and/or cleaning or detailing vehicles. As the video continues, the police officer points out that the ordinance states that they can't be doing any car service in a public place. The individual recording this video enlightens the police officer that this is not a public place, but in fact a private residence.
Your neighbor doesn't like you.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, well, it is when he starts calling you about things being done here that goes against the village ordinance.
Such as?
Such as doing any kind of work here or any kind of detailing, like washing the car and things like that. You're not allowed to do it.
On your own property?
That's the law.
That's it.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't make this shit up. I ain't just driving down the street to come over here and drink your calls, okay? I got a call from my lieutenant to come over here. What are violations? Washing motor vehicles, rugs, furniture prohibited in public place.
This is a private area.
This is a private residential
Yeah, this
property.
is a private home.
Okay, that's what you say. It's still in public view.
You want to get the deed to the house? It says it's private?
It's a private area.
You know what, guys? You do what you gotta do.
Okay.
If you do it, we will be back here to give you tickets. All right? The parents will go to court. So I'm advising you. You guys want to do something?
If you want to give us the ticket, you should give it to us now because we
do it.
We
start doing some work, and then you'll have your ticket. Okay?
But it said public place.
This is not a public place.
You have that other car here. You always park with those plates that are mismatched on the car. Yeah. And you get away with it for a while.
What? Oh, well, it's a car bought between me and my friend.
He bought this car yesterday.
What state?
Connecticut.
This is a battle that you don't want to start with. I'm telling you now.
A battle. I didn't try to start a battle.
All right, I'm trying to tell you guys ahead of time. If you want to push the issue,
No, I mean,
I'll call my bosses down.
I don't understand what the issue is.
We'll be here. Everybody will be here. to
I
put this
completely
in.
understand. No, we're
There's no issue.
I'd rather not go through.
There's no issue going on. There's nothing wrong happening.
What's your name, by the way?
Jonathan Schmidt.
John, you don't want us, being upset with you either, right? You don't want cops looking out to come over here and check everything out. I mean, you filming me or something?
Yes, you are being recorded.
The guy down the block, though, he washes his Corvette almost every other day. No one hassles him about it.
So that's the call. Your neighbors called us. I'm here to check out something.
At this moment, we are not washing the car,
No, you're not.
so we are not committing any violation.
And that's what I told you before.
Right.
I said, you're not doing anything wrong. I'm advising you that it's what your neighbors saying is going on. I am advising you that if you do this in the future, then it is against the violation.
I appreciate that. I'll take that into account. I'll take that into account. I appreciate it.
Yes, the angry neighbor. In my personal opinion, the true definition of entitlement and control. This is one of the many reasons why I'm not a fan of HOAs. I'm still a bit confused, however, that the police officer in this video thought that this property fell under the definition of a public place, rather than a private property. I mean, it's not as if this guy is surrounded by businesses or public buildings. He's in a subdivision, for God's sakes. But I guess this is what they get for not inviting their angry neighbors to the neighborhood cookout.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Sergeant Baldwin. This is a closed business.
This video starts off with a police officer at a civilian's window in the middle of the night while he's eating dinner in an empty parking lot. The police officer goes on to say that there have been burglaries recently, which is the reason for him approaching the individual recording the video. As the video goes on, the police officer even calls their supervisor out, because eating dinner in a parking lot after hours is suspicious, apparently. I'm sure you won't be surprised, but her interactions with the individual recording the video are pretty similar as well.
So once again, the reason I'm getting out with you is you're parked here to close business after hours. Okay? I understand, I see that you're eating. But the reason I'm out here with you for this is because we've had recent burglaries to the business, and we need to make sure that everything is properly done here at these businesses. The businesses are private property, especially after the businesses are closed. Does that make sense?
Can I put my window up and continue with my meal?
I'm going to say no. That way I can stay in contact with you until my supervisor gets here, because apparently you don't want to answer any of the questions.
Can I give you like 2 inches?
That's fine.
Oh, you can see it. This is going to be better for the video. You can see Taco Bell.
Is there a reason that you picked this parking lot, though? Are you from here?
It's right next to Taco Bell.
Are you from here?
It's right next to Taco Bell.
Are you from here? Like, you couldn't go
I'll give
home?
you that one. I answered that one.
No, you didn't. Are you, like, you couldn't go home?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Okay, you go for no.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Sergeant Baldwin. This is a closed business. It's considered loitering and prowling. You can't be part of that closed business if you're eating your food or whatnot. Simple thing is when they ask for identification, you're supposed to provide it.
Am I free to go?
No, you got identification on you.
I'm literally not going to answer any of your questions, so am I free to go?
I'm going to start it. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If anytime you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights? Sir, do you understand these rights? I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you understand these rights?
I'm not going to answer any questions, man.
Step out of the car.
Wow, no words for this one. I am legitimately completely astounded here. We just watched a man get arrested for eating tacos in a parking lot. Not for robbing anybody, not for breaking any laws, but eating tacos. While there are other criminals prowling the streets, kidnapping people and selling drugs, these 3 police officers seem to think it's more important to stop somebody from eating fast food. I feel like we're watching an episode of The Twilight Zone. I don't know about you, but I think I'll eat dinner at home tonight. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And for more insane police encounters, click on one of the videos on your screen right now or click on our channel page. Bye, guys.